All right, so here's an interesting conversation that we're about to have that I'm definitely going to open the phone lines up for this one, man. So let's go ahead and get through this one and try to make this a 20-minute segment.
Yeah.
Byron Scott, man. And this is what's interesting about Byron Scott being on Undisputed. He hasn't been invited on anything all season.
That's what I'm saying.
All of a sudden, he has a unique take, which probably happened behind the scenes. He's been talking to people and it got back to the producers. Hey, man, Byron Scott got an interesting take. We should invite him on because what the heck is he doing on Undisputed just out of the blue? And then this is the first thing they're talking about, right? So I'll play for you what he said. I think he's been wanting to get this off his chest, man, because I think when Darvin Ham got fired, a lot of people were offended. A lot of people are jumping off the LeBron bandwagon and they're letting their voice be heard. And this is what Byron Scott said.
Do this first.
All right.
You know, first of all, you ain't getting Ty Lue. Ty Lue ain't coming. You know, Ballmer ain't letting that happen. He ain't gonna let you go from the Clippers to the Lakers. He ain't letting that happen. You can forget that. Okay?
How much do you want?
That ain't happening.
I think that's happening right as we speak.
Yeah.
How much do you want?
Yeah.
My recommendation, the next Laker coach, and out of the 8 or 9 names that I've heard, his name wasn't on there, is make LeBron the coach.
Ooh. Make LeBron the coach. I have half kiddingly suggested let him be the player coach.
Make him the coach.
Then why you say that, B?
Listen, I got nothing but love and respect for LeBron. I love him. I think he's one of the greatest players that ever played this game. But it's obvious to me, at least, that he's making a lot of decisions that's going on in this organization.
No doubt.
From a coaching standpoint to a player standpoint. So if you're going to allow him to make those decisions, all right, sit on the bench and make those decisions as well. Be the head coach. JJ Redick.
You mean player coach, right?
Player head coach.
Yeah. Well, it's happened before.
Go back to Bill Russell days.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Lenny Wilkins.
Yeah. So some of the names that I've heard, you know, you obviously have to get somebody that LeBron is comfortable with from a head coaching standpoint. You know, the last name I heard was JJ Redick. When I started laughing, well, now they got a podcast together, so y'all comfortable, y'all buddy. So now his name is on the list. So as far as I'm concerned,
and by the way, that
podcast
is an X's and O's podcast. So they're talking real hardcore basketball. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Okay. All right.
But as far as I'm concerned, the only person that he's going to really trust is himself. And since you're making a lot of these decisions anyway, why not put him in that seat?
I don't think he'd want the pressure of sitting in the co-seat, the dual seat. But I love it.
You're probably right.
Yeah.
Because you got to have somebody.
Well, you don't have anybody to blame except yourself, right?
I was about to say, you got to have a scapegoat in that seat, you know, as they've had the last 4 years. You got Frank Vogel, who wins a championship with them. The next year, boom, he's gone. You know, Darvin Ham, who goes to the Western Conference Finals last year, this year, boom, he's gone. So what are you looking for? What do you need as a head coach to get this team to the next level? You got 2 of the best players in the NBA. Even at 39 years old, LeBron is still one of the best players in the NBA. Anthony Davis this year played out of his mind, in my opinion. Played more games than he's played since he's been a Laker, was as healthy as can be.
Yeah.
Played great against Denver, against one of the best players, if not the best player in the league in the Joker, held his own. So
he did.
At the end of the day, to me, I'm looking at it, just make LeBron the coach.
Right. So we know that's not realistic and it'll never happen. But why is Byron Scott even getting on national television to say this?
You know why? Because he let's see if you handle the pressure that you put under 3 doggone coaches in 3 years. Let's see if you handle it. Since you're making all of these personnel decisions, since you're doing all these things, be the coach. Be in their shoes. Because anytime y'all don't win, those are the guys that have to go. LeBron gonna be there if he chooses to be there. And ownership has allowed it. I don't like this coach. I don't like this. But when Darvin Ham came there, it was supposed to be a new day. That was their man's. He's a coach anyway. That was their man's. As soon as it don't go the way that it's supposed to go, the coach is going to always be the scapegoat. It puts LeBron in position where he no longer has a scapegoat. You're going to be held accountable to that standard.
Eric, why he's saying that?
Man, come on, bro. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know why you put this on the board, dog. LeBron ain't no coach, man. He's a player, bro. I mean, he's just not a coach. I mean, that's not what he does. Everybody. It's a lot of people who can play the game but can't coach. It's just not what he does.
Yeah, but why suggest that? Why does a head coach get on there on TV and say that?
He really sound like he got in his feelings, to be honest with you.
About what?
I have no idea. I don't know why he would say that. I mean, why would you say LeBron should be the coach? I mean, that don't make sense. I would say Ime Udoka.
Yo, he over there in Houston already. He ain't. You can't get him. And plus, I don't think they allow player coaches anyway, man. So it's something else behind that whole reason for him to say that. Chris, what's your thoughts on it?
I was gonna speak to the fact that I don't think if it's allowed, or two, even if it is, if it would be a good idea. I think the game is way faster paced than what Bill Russell played in. It's a lot more intricate. It's a lot more complex. So as great of a basketball mind that LeBron would have, that would be hella taxing to play. Then go sit down and then direct the other guys.
But speak to the fact that Byron Scott would even go there and waste his time to say that. What's the psychology behind that?
I think it's some undertones to it. I don't think it was more so telling him to be a player coach. I think it was more so be like kind of like a backwards jab. Like, I think your playing time is done, and you should probably progress into the next chapter of your career. Which I think a lot of people, not me, but a lot of people would think that LeBron would be probably a good fit as a head coach somewhere.
Man, they just need a real head coach, bro. That's what they really need, bro. They really need. Honestly, I don't think they should have let Darvin Ham go, to be honest with you.
But let me ask you this, E. How can a real coach operate in a system ran by LeBron?
Let me go over there and coach him. I'll show you how it's done. I'm like, LeBron, shut the fuck up and play the basketball game.
You'll be gone before the Christmas games.
Then don't hire me then.
But here's the thing about it though, because
I'll tell you and all of them. I say, hey, look, if you hire me as a coach, I'm the coach. The problem is you can't get on there and be the coach and be scared of LeBron. So you got to be the coach, bro.
But you're not getting hired without LeBron's blessing, which means you have to be a yes man.
You'll never have a coach if you. If it was if I was the owner, I'm doing what's in the best interest of the team. I don't care about LeBron. He's a player. Obviously, I got enough money to own the team. I got enough money to pay LeBron or trade him or do whatever else I want to do with him. So LeBron is not a coach. All you do is got to get a real coach in there to coach the team. That's what you need.
That's what Pat Riley did in Miami, and LeBron left on the first thing smoking.
There you go. Hey, and he'll leave on his own. If that's really who he is, then he'll leave on his own. You ain't got to worry about it. If that's really who he is, and he can't be coached, and he knows everything, and he's uncoachable, then he'll leave on his own. But you can't go in with a head coaching job and be scared.
That's true too. But you
know what I mean? Pay me $50 million. I'll definitely show you how it's done. We might lose every game on the season. We might lose every game next season, but hey.
But LeBron won't get his way.
LeBron won't get his way. Not if I'm
82, but LeBron ain't gonna get his way.
Hey, he got to do what he got to do. Hey, man, look, he might be the sixth man if you let me do it.
Oh, they'll put you on the cross, dog.
ESPN will be on fire. Who's this old Navy chief that's out here putting LeBron on the bench?
Man, listen. All the Glazers, Shannon Sharp, Skip Bayless.
Oh, yeah.
Let me ask you this, though, bro. Let me ask you the question this, though, bro. If you gonna lose, if you had to go out, would you go out on your own shield or would you go in somebody else's direction?
Oh, you know us. We all going on our own shield.
Yeah, we going out on my own shield. Win, lose, or draw, whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but if you want an honest to God answer, they just need a no BS coach. I really personally think that they shouldn't have got rid of Darvin Ham, but I get it why they let him go. But I mean, with who else? Who are you gonna get in there right now? Ime Udoka, he already got a job. Who else you gonna get in there? Vogel's fired. They ain't bringing him back. Who else you gonna get?
For what it's worth, that on that same clip, I cut it off early, but they asked Byron Scott, "Would you be interested?" He said, "Hell no, I don't want that job." He said whoever gets hired there is just a sitting duck anyway, and you're gonna be the scapegoat for it. So
exactly, and that's all Darvin Ham was.
I think basically his whole point of even coming on there and saying that is because he's sticking up for a fellow coach in Darvin Ham, and it's a fraternity, man. You know, so a lot of people is upset, but like, dang, man, you didn't get this dude a chance, man. And this is a brother that you brought in. We glad that he got an opportunity, but we know that we got short leash. What opportunity he go get again now? That was his first head coaching gig. Who's gonna give him a second chance now?
It's gonna be tough if that's how it ended. It's because that's how it's ended, and that's why I think a lot of these coaches go in with that fear. Yeah, we of a different breed. We gonna go out on our own shield because we ain't got never deal with that pressure, and we don't care who it is on the team. We know how to. The thing that us being in the service has shown us, if we didn't have it already, is how to be a leader. You know what I'm saying? Like not to be scared to be a leader. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, a lot of those dudes, I think they go in knowing that they are sitting ducks. And I'm not saying that they don't know how to be leaders. I'm just saying that a lot of the times, if you go in and you know LeBron is already deemed the true leader, you go in there, and even if you're trying to get your point across and LeBron ain't even coming to the huddle, you know what I'm saying, to try to talk to the team, then you already know it's a divide. And guess what he's gonna do? He's gonna go to his little bro, Ant Davis, and say, man, this dude right here is he gonna go to whoever else will follow him, and he'll continue. He'll make that, and once that divide happens in the locker room, you start seeing it on the court. And once you start seeing it on the court, people gonna have to pick sides. That's why I keep bringing it up. That's why he was looking at Taurean Prince every time he doggone turned the ball over. And I'm like, why you keep looking at him? You had the ball in your hand, but there's a divide, and he's kind of making it to where I'm not going to allow this to be how we end it. And LeBron is not going out on his shield, and I feel like that's part of the problem.
Go ahead, Jay. My bad.
I think it's interesting that when LeBron left Cleveland, Byron Scott became the head coach out there. And I think a little bit of what Melvin said about Byron Scott taking up for other coaches, but I think like he really don't like that guy. And I think he's like, oh, you want to act like the coach. You want to take responsibility of the coach without being the coach because you need a scapegoat. So once you sit in that seat, I think it was more of a, hey, if you think it's easy, you do it type thing than anything else. And I also
and that needed to be said too, Jay. It needed to be said.
Yeah. And I think that if LeBron has any sense of narcissistic behavior, he'll listen and allow the coach to coach the team, man, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how good you play or how much your basketball knowledge is or whatever. If you can't get the most out of everybody on this team and allow everybody to cooperate and be on one accord, you're not going to be a good coach. Now, I'm not saying that he can't do that, but that's the part of coaching no one actually wants to look at.
All right.
I'm going to kill that dream, Jay, of him not being a narcissist, because I just seen the clip of him talking about how he's unguardable now. What?
Bruh.
What?
He did say that.
I'll say that again.
So it is from his podcast, from the interview with the Vampire. He was talking about how now he just sat and explained how he needs to get to the rim. He was saying everything I've always been saying. He needs to get to the rim. He didn't have a mid range. He didn't have the post, and that he it was either the three or the mid range. And then he said he developed his 3-point shot. And he said now I feel like I'm unguardable because I got the 3-point shot.
Hey, Troy Dog's training. Hey man, that's a wild. Somebody highlight that for me, man. I can't highlight it.
What do you say, LeBron?
LeBron can coach, bro. Come on, man. How many NBA coaches could flip a pick and roll at 8 years old?
Hey, you know what?
That's true. All right, so we got 2 callers online. I will go with Funky Town first, since he's a
Funky
usual.
Town.
Funky Town, go ahead.
Damn.
Hey, what's up, fellas? What's up, fellas?
We good. You got 35 seconds.
Great show tonight. I hear you. Hey, check this out. I think Byron Scott is part of the Lakers' legacy, and I think this thing is coming from either a faction inside of the Lakers, like Magic, all those jokers like that, or it's the Lakers themselves doing their best to get him to either put up or shut up, because there's enough people in there in that building or in that organization who understand that ain't no coach of any quality gonna come in here and put up with him. So either you do it yourself and you ain't got nowhere else to hide. It's gonna be you get to take responsibility, good or bad, or we're gonna move on. Because see, now the Lakers looking at them having to get Bronny and all this other crap that's going the baggage is going to keep getting added up on top of what they got.
Mm-hmm.
So me personally, Bell, when you were saying where's this coming from, I think it's the Laker grapevine. I think they're kind of like, look, we've seen what this dude's done everywhere he's gone. We've seen the damage and destruction he's left in his wake, all his stops. So we know all you gotta do is it's math. Just look at the ledger. They ain't got the draft picks. They ain't got what are they looking at? Another max deal for him?
Yeah, that's what
40 years old?
Yeah, that's what he want. And he want about 60 million. Yeah.
And he wants them to draft his son.
Exactly.
Wasn't even the sixth best scorer on a sorry team. So
yeah. Hey, we gonna get off the team now. We did it. USC ain't did nothing to y'all.
No.
Oh yeah, we got a USC alum.
I'm not. I'm talking about him though. Listen, how you talking about you gonna draft somebody who really shouldn't even be in the developmental league? You talking about wasting a draft pick on somebody who wasn't the sixth best.
I'm not. Yeah, Bronny's still a kid, man. I ain't gonna go ham on Bronny, man. As far as I'm concerned,
I'm not going ham. I'm talking about the organization. They're like, look, hold on, y'all talking about drafting a dude who was not. I mean, take his name out with whatever you want to call it. You call him.
I don't think the Lakers are.
James ain't supposed to get drafted.
Yeah, I don't think the Lakers are that dumb thinking that if a player is not on the radar to get drafted, then you can get him as an undrafted player and just invite him to the summer league.
Yeah,
they can get LeBron. They can get Bronny with no problem.
The Lakers really got other than that bubble ring. What have the Lakers got out of LeBron?
Nothing. Just that bubble
season tournament. In-season tournament championship.
Hey, Funky Town. I'm gonna take that comment off the air. I'm gonna get to this next caller.
Gotcha.
All right, thanks.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
All right, caller, can you hear me? Caller,
good. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we good. What's up? What's your thoughts?
What's up with y'all? That I'm being real with y'all. I think Byron would say that tongue in cheek. I don't think he was speaking on behalf of like LA natives and Lakers fans. You need to get LeBron out of here, man. This shit's getting out of hand.
You hear that pain in his voice?
They're not gonna do that though. I mean, it sounds good, but they're not gonna get rid of LeBron, bro. It sounds good though.
I don't think so either.
I mean, whatever it takes. Look. When Gary Buss was live, RIP, he got Shaq out of there, no problem. So, whatever it takes, and I'm being real with y'all, a lot of the Lakers fans now are really only LeBron fans as bandwagons. This is real talk.
Yeah.
If LeBron go to the Knicks, you're going to see a whole bunch of Knicks fans running around.
Oh, please don't ruin Jalen Brunson's rise like that.
I mean, if that happens, free Brunson. All
right, man. Thanks for the call, man.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Free Brunson till it's backwards.
Backwards.
Nah, that's facts, man. If wherever he go, man, it's gonna suck for whoever that star was, man, because it's gonna turn into his team by default.
LeBron is like he's just essentially a destroyer of worlds. Wherever
he's a vampire. He's a vampire.
Hey man, look, I'm a LeBron fan. I definitely have been a fan of LeBron since he played in high school. But I mean, facts is facts, and I just think the way he used to play is not the same. It doesn't fit with what the game is doing right now. So
yeah,
I get it.
My bad. Go ahead.
No, I get it. I'm just saying I get the fact that a lot of people saying LeBron's over the hill. But I mean, to be honest, man, I think it's about a 50-50 responsibility. I think Darvin Ham made some bad play calls during the series.
He ain't innocent.
Right. So he ain't 100% innocent. That's why they got to let him go.
Yeah.
I think that they made some Rob Pelinka made some bad decisions by getting Russell Westbrook and giving up all that draft capital. I don't know why he did that, but
LeBron
he listened to LeBron. So if you just let LeBron be a player, bro, and you be a coach, and both of y'all play y'all roles, I think the Lakers can turn it around. But the general manager got to be the general manager. The owner got to do the owner's job. Everybody got to do their job. The problem is when you get a player trying to be a general manager and a coach and everything else, man, it doesn't work out. It doesn't work out because
so we're gonna take the last call. This call is from 757. Hey, are you calling from Chester Freak, P-Town, or Bad News?
No, this is Newport News. It's winning like 96.
Newport, nah.
Winning like 96.
What's up?
What up?
Now I wanted to say I feel like Byron Scott said it in a fashion that was like it sounded ridiculous to emphasize the point of how crazy it's been with the Lakers organization working with LeBron. And then I know the other gentleman, he was saying that they need a real coach. I would feel like it's kind of hard to be a real coach in a situation where the organization with all the money is not backing you. And I feel like every situation from Frank Vogel all the way up to Darvin Ham, they've been in LeBron's favor. And so it's you kind of like on a lone island. So to me, I just feel like it's kind of powerless. And I think we ain't giving Darvin Ham that much credit. I think he was doing the best that he could as far as leading and, you know what I mean? Just trying to add some structure to the locker room. But, I mean, it's a lot of noise around LeBron. I mean, you heard what KD said. So that's all I got to say.
Yeah. Hey, that's a good call, man. I appreciate that, man. Hey, this your first time calling in too, ain't it?
This my first time. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking
Every
about.
time I
Don't make it the last time.
missing the show because I'm always at work. But
yeah.
That's my first time.
Listen,
so
don't make it the last time.
I'm gonna be calling him more.
There we go.
Huh?
I said, don't make it the last time.
Nah, I'm gonna call in for sure.
Yeah, I appreciate that. No, thank you. It was a good call. Thanks.
Yeah. Right.
Hey man, all I'm saying is, bro, if you gonna be the coach, bro, you got to be the coach. You can't be worried about LeBron. You just got to do your job, man. You got to do your job.
Man, at this point, the only person that can be a coach and coach LeBron is Phil Jackson.
and he ain't gonna do it. So look, the super chat just came in. Y'all think Hall of Fame Lakers accept him as a Laker? What do y'all think?
Real answer, no. Political answer, they have to.
Oh yeah, he won him a ring, of course.
Nah, he ain't win. First of all, he ain't win him no ring.
He won him the ring, bro.
Nah, he ain't win it.